This theory will change the way that you look at Attack on Titan. Now, I know that's a very bold statement to make, but it's one that I'm very confident in. Now, anyone who's been here on the channel for the last 2 years or so would know that Attack on Titan and I have a very interesting relationship. It's a complicated situation that most likely deserves its own dedicated video, which I'll save to when the series is over. But I still remember how upset you all got when I said that I didn't like Eren that much as a main character, assuring me that I'd eat my words during Season 4. Well, Season 4 has had about 22 episodes since I made my opinion known, and nothing has really changed. But that's not the topic of today's conversation. Well, it kind of is, but not really. Spoilers for Attack on Titan up to episode 81, I won't be discussing anything from the manga beyond that point in this video. Today we're going to be exploring a theory I developed regarding the Attack Titan not too long ago. In fact, I'm so confident that I'm correct that I don't even want to call it a theory. I'm pretty sure that this is what Isayama was trying to say the entire time. Now, when you look at the 9 Titans, they all seem to have a very specific trait or ability that makes them a good asset to have. Like the card has mobility and can be used to transport cargo efficiently or be suited with an assault unit, as we've seen in Peak. The Colossal Titan is able to cause a massive explosion when it shifts, and it can spend its own muscle tissue producing hot steam that makes it very difficult to attack directly. The Armor Titan obviously has a hardened exterior that makes it effective at holding the front line or clearing the path for its allies. It could be used as a sword or as a shield, so on and so forth. But there are 2 in particular that seem to be the most interesting, as one serves as a bit of a counter to the other from what we've seen and from what the show has told us. The most important thing to know about Titan shifters in this series is that whoever holds a certain Titan power will also inherit memories and certain personality traits from previous holders of that same power. This works against the Founding Titan, as it can only be used to its full potential by a member of the royal family descended from King Fritz. However, they are unable to use it properly because they inherit a vow from that king that renounces war. The Founding Titan is also able to control Eldians to an astounding degree, which includes the ability to erase their memories and change them, allowing the royal family to control the flow of information on Paradis Island, revising history to be very different than what it actually was. This is where the Attack Titan comes in. The Attack Titan has 2 unique traits that separate it from all the others. Not only is it able to inherit memories from its previous holders, but it also seems to be able to see memories from the future, likely the result of being able to send those memories back into the past, unlike all the others. The other thing is that it is able to resist the Founding Titan's memory altering ability. Now, we don't exactly know why the Attack Titan of all of them is capable of these things other than plot armor, as the story wouldn't really be able to take place if it weren't for Eren having these abilities. Essentially, it's a protagonist perk. However, I think it actually goes deeper than that, and we've actually been misunderstanding that this entire time. I think even the characters in the show misunderstand it, causing them to give us incorrect information, and if we take it at face value, we won't actually know what's going on. But I'd like to ask you to look deeper in. I think the reason that we perceive these traits as being unique to the Attack Titan is because we've only seen them being used by Eren directly. I know what you're going to say. Eren Kruger saw memories of Armin and Mikasa, Grisha saw memories of Eren looking into his own memories, encouraging him to steal the Founder, yada yada yada. These are memories that are unique to Eren, meaning that he's the one who sent them back in the first place. One thing I've always wondered is if the Attack Titan can see the future, why didn't the holder before Eren Kruger warn the Marleyan government that its inheritor would betray them, leading to what would be a cataclysmic event in about 20 years? The obvious answer would be that whoever that person is doesn't see that, because Eren didn't show them. But I can already hear you getting ready to ask, if that's the case, then why would Eren be the only one who's able to do these things? Well, it's because he has both the Founder and the Attack. If he had the Colossal or the Armor Titans instead, it would be the same situation. Let's compare it to his brother Zeke. He has royal blood, giving him the ability to control Titans as well, just not on the same scale as the Founder. He's able to create Titans using his spinal fluid and activate them by shouting. He also happens to have the Beast Titan and can use the same ability while in his Titan form. That doesn't mean that if Mikasa were to inherit it, that she'd be able to do that same thing. However, if Historia had, she'd be able to. It's a trait of the character, not of the Titan. Furthermore, the reason I'd wager as to why the Attack Titan is immune to the Founder's ability to alter memories is the exact same. It all comes down to him having the Founding Titan's abilities. He inherited it at the same time as the Attack Titan, so there's never been a period of time since the walls were breached where he would be subject to that ability since his father stole it that same day. Therefore, when he finds out what really happened in the past and that the Founder is capable of this in Season 3, he's able to show past users the truth about what really happened. Now, this would be more significant if it weren't for the fact that Eren Yeager is the first Attack Titan holder from the island. Showing them the true history would be pointless as they already know what went down. However, he can show them select memories that would influence their decisions, leading to certain events taking place exactly the way they need to for Eren to get what he wants, as we saw with him coercing his father to steal the ability in the first place. However, there is a wrench in this idea that I'm sure you all have figured out by now. Eren can't use the Founder to his full potential unless he's making contact with a member of the royal family. We've seen it with the Smiling Titan, Historia, and most recently Zeke. Whenever he's in contact with them, he can use all the abilities of the Coordinate, including unlocking memories, commanding Titans, or turning into a giant centipede creature and initiating the rumbling. However, one thing that's important to remember is that when you're in the paths, time is relative. Zeke says it feels like he was in there for months, and that he'd waited for years for Eren to awaken at the Coordinate. If this is the case, once Eren unlocks its abilities, he could send memories to any point in time and communicate any message he desires to any previous user, influencing their decisions as I said before. Now, I need you to hold on to something because it's only going to get more complicated from here. I want to talk about Eren's potential to change the past. I think we're misunderstanding that as well. In order for Eren to end up with the Founder in the first place, Grisha would have to steal it and inject Eren with the Titan Serum. No matter what else happens before that, it must still take place. So if Eren uses its abilities to peer into the past and manipulate his father, he would be creating a time loop that ensures that he ends up with those powers. But much like with the Bootstrap Paradox, any time loop that takes place has to be catalyzed somehow. So no, I don't think that Eren can actually control anything that happens in the past, as it is bound to go a certain way no matter what, making the timeline of AOT a deterministic one. It is possible that it could splinter off at certain points, but the one that we're watching is set in stone. So then, how did Eren convince his dad to steal the Founder? Well, he simply sent a memory of himself watching the memory of him stealing it in the first place. This made Grisha realize that his fate had already been decided, and no matter what he did or what he wanted, he wasn't leaving that basement without killing and eating Frida. From what he says, it seems Eren also showed him the end goal and the rumbling that he intended to start. As for how he was able to see Zeke, I assume that Zeke was in Eren's field of view when Grisha was watching the memories. From watching Eren see the memories of his father being eaten by him, we do know that these memories are witnessed from a first-person perspective, which is why I think Eren could see Zeke at any time that Grisha did. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I hope you were able to follow along with me over the course of this extremely complicated video. I know that whenever you talk about a theory that has to do with time travel, things can get a bit complicated, so if you kept up and if you made it to this point in the video, toss me a like, subscribe if you're new, leave me a comment, tell me if you agree or not, whatever. Let's try to get this whole channel started back up again. I'd really appreciate the support, and we'll talk about everything regarding Attack on Titan in what will be a very long video once it's over, so if you're looking forward to seeing that, then go ahead and subscribe as well, and I'll see you next time.